Hello everybody, my name is Christian. Welcome back to the forecast. Right now we're going to be looking at severe weather that could possibly be moving through the next couple weeks for June and July. So sit tight, relax, grab some popcorn, and we'll go and dive straight into this. And so in today's video, we're going to be adding a little something different. We're going to be talking about the wildfires as well. The wildfires have been bringing a lot of smoke and fire to the U.S. We'll be talking about that as well. So let's go ahead. I got it pulled up right here. Gonna add it to the screen, and we'll dive right into it. And so here we are on day one. Day one will be today. We're looking at a slight risk for the area of Texas, a marginal risk for the area of Texas, the Virginias and Carolinas, South Carolina and Georgia, and then up here in North and South Dakota. But we're also looking at general thunderstorms among the more central ridge and the western ridge, so we could see a lot more thunderstorms within that area. Now, what's pretty cool about this threat is that we haven't seen a tornado threat in a while, which we will get to that. That is coming soon. We have less than 2% in all areas for today of the tornado threat. Now, wind threat, again, where all the marginal and the slight risks are, we do have that 5%. Now, what the main threat is, though, is the hail threat. We have that 15% hail threat, again, where that slight risk is. So again, wind, not as bad as a concern as hail is. Now moving off into day two. This is June the 9th, 2023. Go ahead and get up our tools here. We have a pretty significant marginal risk right here. It's pretty large, covering a couple different states, including the panhandles of Texas, which for the last bit, the panhandles have been getting a lot of rain, flooding concerns even. And then down here in Florida, southern Georgia, we have a marginal risk as well. Again, there's been some severe thunderstorms move through this area, again pushing off from the Gulf of Mexico. There was a tornado warning yesterday in this area again, so where that El Nino is moving through, there is a more significant threat for thunderstorms popping up down south. And besides that, again, the more central western corridor, we have more of those just rainstorms, general thunderstorms, and then up into the northeast, there are some storms as well. Now, this isn't a concerning threat, because again, tornado less than 2%, and then both the wind and hail are 5%. So again, we could see some of those random scattered wind and hail threats, but it's not that big of a concern. Day three, though. Day three is where things will get a little more concerning. Stretching through Texas. Whoop. That was weird. Okay, I fixed that. Stretching through Texas, Oklahoma, even some areas of Louisiana and Arkansas. We have that slight risk and that severe probability. Marginal risk stretching through even some areas of Missouri, and then again, that central corridor where those thunderstorms can be popping through, and then the northeast where those thunderstorms as well. Now, it's a little bit different about this storm is that we also have a significant threat stretching through, again, the Oklahoma City area and more central northern part of Texas, my bad. So we could see a more severe probability pop up. Again, this is probabilistic. This can always change. Again, all of them can always change. But this is what we're looking at for the threat right now. And I'm booking up the radar right now. We're going to be taking a look as if they have the images ready as we move through today, that severe weather. So here we are on the radar. I'm going to go ahead and let the storms play really quick. So this is the main threat for today. This is what we could be seeing. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. We're going to break it down. Now, within about 5 to 6 p.m., areas of Louisiana and Texas, again, the slight risk that we're looking at, can be seeing some of those storms pop up. Again, they're not going to be too crazy severe when they start popping up, but they can bring some heavy rain and those hail concerns. 7 p.m., this is 7 p.m. Again, 7 p.m. is looking the strongest for areas just outside of Waco, San Antonio, Austin, and Lufkin. And then down here in New Orleans is getting some of that heavy rain just south of there as well as they move off to the Gulf of Mexico. Here we are with 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. and then 12 a.m. So again, within like 11 and 12 p.m. these storms will stop sparking up. They will die down as they move off into the Gulf of Mexico. Now, while those storms are going to be off in the south, we could see some storms sparking up here in Arkansas and Missouri. We're going to go ahead and move through 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and again, these storms, they're continuing to spark up. They're becoming more pretty, I'm not going to say severe, but I would say they're going to become stronger, more heavy rain. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and then 5 a.m. That's all the images we have right now, but again, these storms will be moving into Mississippi and maybe even some areas of Alabama. As well, we have some storms up here in the north about that time as well. Now, the main supercellular threat for today will be around 7 p.m. around the San Marcos, San Antonio area. Again, this is not a big tornado threat, so we shouldn't see anything like that. Now, here we are with the wildfire outlook that I said we would be looking at. We do have, along the East Coast, more of those, more of the smoke threat. Again, the unhealthy, very unhealthy. As you can see, the darker portions of smoke. Again, these wildfires are going to be through Mexico and up here north in Canada, as well as some storms sparking around the south. Not storms, I'm so used to saying that. We're talking about fire here, not storms. And then off to the west coast. Again, pretty. There is some fires over there, but it's not as bad. We're mainly looking at the east coast for those smoke threats. Now, really quick, I have this picture from Weather with Connor. I do recommend him, his most recent video. Go check that out. This is the supercell composite for June the 14th at about, let's say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, his video shows more in depth that I don't have that tool, but more in depth of the supercell composite, and the mostly Ohio Valley and areas like Missouri, Arkansas can be seeing a lot of those supercells pop up. So in the next coming weeks, we could see some more of those storms. Again, supercells are rotating storms, which is what caused those tornadoes. So we could be seeing some more tornadic activity as the upcoming weeks. Is a little weird, seeing as how the El Nino has more of the threat down south. But again, the Ohio Valley could be seeing some stuff within the next little bit as well. Besides that, that's all I have for you guys today. Please go check out Weather with Connor's video. Excuse me, I believe it's the most recent video. He only has 2 on his channel right now. Don't know what that's about. He had a lot more. But besides that, that's all I have for you guys today. Have a nice day. Stay weather aware, and I'll see you guys in the next video.